Welcome to a new tutorial video. This time we're going to show you how to make your own voice book. Let's start from the dashboard page. Click on Voicebooks in the left-hand side menu. Then select Add Voicebook. Start by giving it a title and adding a brief description. If you're using a Creative Commons source from YouTube or another third-party source for which you have rights, please put in a link here. For example, it could be a YouTube video, a podcast, a blog. Next, add a category. Choose one that best fits. If none seem right, let us know in the notes section, and we'll add one for you. I'll show you how to do it in just 1 second. Now add tags, level, accents, language, and the cover image. This will appear in the catalogue and is often what catches learners' interest. Here is the notes section. This will tell the Voicebook admin team you might have a request. Here's an example. Now click on Save. On this page, you'll see a yellow note. If you don't see it, you might have not left a note for us. From here, you'll want to add the Voicebook pages, so click on the third icon right here. Make sure you've selected the audio beforehand and divided it into short MP3 files. Now you can click on Add Page. Choose the first page audio file as shown in the video and add its transcript. In Add Comments for the reflection page, add something that helps learners remember the words or the topic discussed on the page. This step is essential as it encourages learners to explore language even further. If learners find out more for themselves about the English language, you're definitely on the right track.
Halloween is derived from the words Hallow even. Hallow means holy or saint, and even means eve, the night before something. November 1st, the day after Halloween, is All Saints' Day. Halloween, when written with the apostrophe, is a contraction for the two words.
The link option allows you to add resources to deepen learners' understanding of specific topics or words. Words to show in interface is here to include a word which you don't want your learners to write. For example, it could be a difficult name, surname, the name of a region in a foreign country, or just the speaker's name in a dialogue. If this is the case, you can write in a number for the position of any of the words you don't expect your learners to write. Here, if you don't want them to write Halloween, you could write the number 1 in the box. Remember that this is an advanced function that most authors don't need at the beginning. Notes are again just for you and the Voicebook admin team to see. Image on screen lets you add an image below the text. This is what your learners will see. Now, one last step. Click on this icon to create hints. You can choose Show Latest Hints for each word for a quick setup, but always check that all the hints are appropriate for the age and the language proficiency of the learners. If not, simply write your own hint, adding a link if you wish. You'll often find that they're fine, so you can simply click on the back button and select the next page from the Edit Voicebook page. You only need to save hint if you've written your own hint. But remember, you need to save each hint before moving on to the next word. Repeat for each page of the Voicebook. You can listen to the page's audio by clicking on this icon. If you need to edit any element, you must click on the second icon. And that's pretty much it. If you need more information, don't hesitate to contact us at this email shown on screen.